your supports can't make plays on their own whatsoever. They have to move towards these cores to get disabled so you can actually get the time to beat somebody down. It's not the sturdiest way to approach your draft. But yeah, no, that has definitely happened on LANs, especially the ones with large group stages. You rent out a hotel somewhere or a venue, and you're dividing a hall into cubicles with boxes that are meant for office workers, not for gamers. So yeah, you can hear each other, you pretend you don't.
Alright, Varys, looks like that's going to be first blood of the game here. In Your Dream and Yoe, which was a really good double core duo. Double core duo. Yeah, double core duo. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Really strong players. But DB and Varys, they stuck together. Jokum in another team, though. Bubble save coming out from Boomy. Is it enough, though? Ken looks like he's still done for. No spells remaining. And Ember fighting to the bitter end versus Grims. But the silence on the Bane, he doesn't get the Nightmare off, which might have given the extra damage to finish off a kill. Meanwhile, Boomy cleans up one. Now he's throwing in one poison. Has Mango, throws another stack of poison on the Ember. Can't get a third off, though. Now Varys is there to push Boomy back.
Yeah,
Ken is up to here in the mid lane versus Pota 2, but still going back to the draft. They wanted the final phase of Spirit Breaker into a Shadow Demon, which in my eyes feels a bit like...
But...
Oh. Well, at least now the SD can't do anything versus the Doom. That last Glaive is going to finish him off.
Speed aura.
It's another brain cell. Grims. Quick D ward, but gets charged, and now Doom is looking for an opening to go in, and Ember also knows not to go. So that opens up Juju to die. He's not getting the backup. That a lot of activity. All scouted out by a ward. Trying to set up on Morphling. Akari is setting the bait. There's the Sven charging in. They're ready to go. Pango, there's the global silence, but he got the Rolling Thunder off, and the timing is perfect for it. Doom, though, not in a great place for Pito. Bubble safe coming up from Boomy. DB is also cutting through the backline, but he gets nightmared up. The Doom finally comes out, and it will take down Pota 2, or at least remove him from the fight. He won't be able to heal himself at all, and now Sven's going to get caught at the grip, too, and maybe they can clean them up now. Sven running in circles. Ken has been untouched this fight. Boomy goes down. RUSMAN takes him out. And now, Ken, you've gone too far. Tries to turn on DB, and he's successful in doing so. Juju with a charge. Ken, another swashbuckle is ready. RUSMAN is hitting quite hard. But yeah, remember, so is this silencer. Morphling rolling back in. Akari trying to salvage the situation. Get some kills. He takes down Varys. They will lose Ken. Kills going back. Smoke. Akari just showed himself on top, but as soon as he leaves, okay, he returns back to the catapult. But meanwhile, that's happening. Sven falling to that feeling that I don't think I'm all alone here. However, the global silence buys some time. Sven, though, looks like he's still going to be done for. No, he's not. He actually survives. He's got enough HP. The Doom ran out. Ken dying under the tower. It looked like a certain deal, but no. And Varys' global silence bought enough time for the Doom to run out, and them not dealing enough damage. It turns disastrous for Blind Owl Esports, and they just lost their whole team. They're trying to set up in mid for RUSMAN. And here we go. Lincoln's is popped, and they are rolling in, but that shackle shot, that's a very long piece of linen. Is also caught on the Shadow Demon of DD coming in with a stun onto the Doom. Doom gets saved by the bubble. Still Doom available. Drops it on the Sven. Varish, Grims, both down. Fiend script has already been used as well, but I mean, they will lose the Aegis here too. Sven, with the help of Ember, can they fight back against Rapido? Rapido is gone. Juju is running rampant here, chasing Boomy, giving them the vision. SD is done. Can they get another hero? Doesn't look like anybody else is sticking around. A Morphling is gone. The Pango is out. I'm gonna get straight to
these guys get paid to feel like doing them.
I mean, some people get paid for doing chores at home, so I see no impeccable logic, right? Grims is already down, and that's this global Maybe helping for a Morphling kill, but he does have the Manta. He's able to get out. Doom connected to DB, and now DB has to be careful because Rapido is applying the pressure, and he's not going to live forever. They're going to lose to Sven, but now they need to retaliate with some kills of their own. The Morphling's about to die. He's so close to dying. Boomy with another bubble. And can they get Akari out? Looks like they will be able to get one more chains off. Morphling still has a big stick. Boomy, he's got no life left in the arms of Poda 2. And they caught Ken. Just looks so hopeless.
All by his lonesome.
What a racket.
Well, Blind Owl Esports, you know, you look great in the group stage, but...
These Blind Owl lose nobody right now, and they... Well, there is BKB down.
They're going in. Trying
Ember?
to go for reinitiation, missing out the stun. Sven BKB's up, doomed, or what? Does not care. Rapido dead. Ken also gone in a matter of seconds. One more shield crash is all he gets off. Swashbuckles himself away. And with the haste rune, there's a charging cow. It's a chase to the end, but the roll-up is there. And Sven will follow up on that. Meanwhile, Varish will buy enough time just for RUSMAN to deal a bit of damage and help the Ember get back into the fray. That's a teleport away. Grims, though, will be there to keep Poda busy. And quick charging again from Juju. RUSMAN is now godlike.
Fantastic game for him. Angling for a pick off here, but...
Very nice quick fingers there from Grims. Ken rolling in, but RUSMAN is already in between. Here comes Kari, trying to take down the Wind Ranger while the backline's already dying. DB takes down Boomy, and the Wind Ranger just follows through on Ken. Rolling Thunder runs out. Wind's gonna take him out. There goes another with Rapido falling. And I believe, you know, it's the... It almost feels like this just might be the moment to call it. Akari.
Only Akari left standing and immediately shackled.
It's a bit of a painful move right there. At least he survives.
Goodness gracious.
40 seconds for the Bane to be back up. Does have a buyback, but Sven is being protected by all these Lincoln spheres. Don't have to worry about too much here. His team has got his back. Bango. Oh, that was a mean slice there by DB. And Rapido jumped in. 1-2. One crit from Sven, and he's got it. And there goes Rapido, and he's gone for 50 seconds. He did doom up RUSMAN, but this time now DB has the freedom to do whatever he wants. Juju charging, and again, keeping a Blind Owl at bay. Now there's a bloody silencer with a Hurricane Pike, draining your brain cells.
Yeah, and he's got 26 of those collected now. Has a full BKB in his stash, actually, just his courier is dead.
And he hit the back line. Trying to catch Ken one more time. SD also about to drop Fiend Script used on Poda 2. It's a desperation. But they cannot get their they don't have anything left. Maybe the Sven gets isolated and they get the Aegis, but I still think that's not gonna be enough.
He's just daring them. There we go. All Grims can do is pop Lincolns.
Yep. Yeah, no ults left. Another 2400 crit there from DB. Rapido out once again. He just got back. Now he's dead again. They're all dying to the cleave. RUSMAN does die to Akari. So Morphling able to get something for his efforts, but still 35,000 gold behind.
Nearly
it's not
2,500.
Yeah, they fought all the way into the end.
Akari? Akari, no.
Oh, where'd you guys come from? Where did you
Goodness.
come from? Where did you go?
TBI.
Oh, I thought that was code for something. Well, DB
Yeah,
just
traumatic
goes on
brain
with the push
injury.
here. Ken trying to keep them at bay. And again, 15 seconds without Akari, so they're using an ulti to buy time. Rolling Thunder. The tooltip, naturally magnificent. Well, might feel great being a ball, but once you're out of the ball...
He got deflated.
got deflated. That is mega creepers. You're gonna have to try and fight against a whole different type of adversary now, but still not changing the story whatsoever for Blind Alice. That's another one gone, and another one gone. And they are forced all the way back to the fountain to start to make their plans for game number 2.
And it has been a while.
The CMCK.
Yeah, I mean, CMCK is it can be a pretty terrifying lane, and I do think that the Visage as well, so it's risky, and sometimes, you know,
Wait, bang.
a lot of people were bored with the DPC, but I think that should have been handled in a different schedule way, as opposed to just saying, okay, well, it's fine for Sven, you can't just recover from the trades like that. You don't get all of that lifesteal when they push you under tower here.
Oh, Ken just...
You just gotta trade.
They just killed both of their couriers, but Ken got all the stuff. Poda 2 will miss out on his Null Talisman. Big source of his extra mana regen in the lane is gone. While in the top lane, it's a bit of a dive to take down Varish. They will be successful in it, and DB, not enough damage to kill Rapido. Boomy makes sure of that.
This lane in particular, it might be...
RUSMAN might go down in the bottom lane. Same thing goes for Akari. Grims is coming in with a frostbite, and he's got it. Just close enough. And with that, they're going to force the Treant back, and they're going to go all in for it. They got another frostbite going off, and there we go. That's the CMCK we're used to seeing.
Mm-hmm. And this is exactly why they were so borderline desperate to put the pressure on before level 3. Because you know this lane is going to turn. It's always going to turn.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Ken pops an 80 rune up on the puck in the mid lane. Going pretty deep for it too. There's Juju. Nice little slows on dots. Ken tanking this tower forever. This is not good for the TA. He's got no backup except for Boomy.
No refraction?
Maybe this one they will be able to use now. Turn around. That's a lot of damage on the tree and misses the side blade spill. And now Mirana's just there to give a couple body blocks so Ken can clean up the kill. Poda 2 is right there. Grims is nearby too. Series. We did see a pretty much of a beatdown, but now a bit of defenselessness.
Ken is so farmed.
Varish, Shokuchi off just in time. Grims, yeah, there's the frostbite. Take them apart for a second. Take down the Weaver, but here comes the reinforcements. They're bringing in the numbers. Puck needs to get a coil out, but it's taking so long to teleport. Poda 2 will miss out on the opportunity to coil multiple heroes, and now it's a chase for the dinosaur. Poda going in, has the face shift for a second, tries to orb away, but all that damage. And Dino lives.
And an arrow.
And Juju dead too.
A little bonus skill. Oh, and the Visage came from the bot lane for this. See several of his compatriots die and not even push the tower with those fresh familiars.
Insert copy pasta. Juju
for
doesn't know that they literally just walked past the Treant Protector, and Poda 2 does not know about this until now. He's able to silence them up and coil them up, but he's got no exit. And if only Juju knew that an entire squad of thieves in the night just walked past him to kill their mid.
He just sat there. A sad life.
Rapido popped his BKB to try and disengage, but that's a good ulti there from Juju that catches Ken as well. And this is a ticket forward. They've got a lot of slows and the bird stuns and all, and Ken to drop to DB. Maybe even more. Grims on the run. Boomy. One leap charge still remaining. Treant does get the slow up on the Crystal Maiden. Frostbite on the Weaver. Weaver's got no mana right now. He catches the arrow on DB, but still the burst damage is going to be enough to take down Varish. And Juju also frostbitten under the tower. Both supports just sacked by a simple cast of a W. RUSMAN trying to TP away. If they get the vision, close. A lot of traffic towards the triangle and the bottom half of the map. RUSMAN
intercepted.
Akari just walked under him, basically. There comes Rapido for the full-up charge. Meanwhile, Coil in the bottom half. Ken, does he live long enough? They are dealing some damage. DB is quite low. 6 seconds on God Strength, and DB will drop. Hoda 2 tries to orb out, but we saw how it happened last time. That Dino just poked that Fey Dragon at the back.
Great stuns.
Hoda 2 almost dropping there, but the birds are keeping him busy. So ends up being just a 2-for-1 trade. They did get Ken.
2 cores for 1. But with how far ahead Ken was, that is not actually a win for Blind Owl this time around.
It might even end up costing them. Zakari.
Even more. All by his lonesome.
Very risky spot to farm in. I know you're ahead, but...
Again.
That was...
And that the death toll is something that could empower an Aghanim's Visage.
Maybe. Ken, 80 rune active, big ulti from Juju. Varish gets the whole Crab Orchestra to connect on multiple heroes, and Ken is dropping
Ken's
like a
dying
fly,
again.
and so is Rapido, who has to get away. Sven throwing in another stun, connecting onto Boomy. Boomy gets away. They do pop the the Moonlight Shadow. It's not quite midnight here. Puck gonna get thrown by a quick stun by Akari. Akari, though, he is drawn to a halt. He ain't running anywhere. Weaver getting close to death, and just a little bit more, they take down Varish. Boom and Akari, or Boomy and Akari able to get out. DB's ulti is running out, so DB does have more than just one more entry point. Rapido goes for the pulverize, instantly broken by the bird. Nice triple silencer from Hoda 2, and again, if this is really a battle of two titans, because there's not a whole lot damage going out or in from either side. Sven's Aegis will finally pop the silence onto Grimm's. Akari throwing in another, his armlet toggled his way out a couple times already. Hoda 2 trying to find a connection on the CK. Another Manta dodged. No! The illusion caught the stun, and he got stunned by it.
At some point, the toggles run out, and the
Back
fact
in
that
their hands, eh?
Radiant are scanning.
No Weaver.
They'd
No
better.
Weaver for this fight. He's gonna have to TP in.
Arrow on the Sven, but he's up on the high ground.
Weaver's still not coming back in. They're actually happy just fighting this all by themselves, and now finally returns, and
Who's in
Ken
front
is
line
found
again?
on the side, slowed up, rooted up,
Still gonna be this time.
and they are going to fully focus down. Ken pops his BKB, and maybe they can get the Weaver. And DB maybe as well, brought back in with a reality rift, and there's an overgrowth from Juju. Perfectly placed. CK's under the tower, defenseless. Does get the force staff safe quickly there, but the Dream Protector is going to be pulled in reach. Now you're in a 3 versus 5, but low on resources. Night Owls don't exactly have a lot of HP to work with, and a trapped explosion attempt to try and catch the puck, but he's already orbed out. So you do got a quick D-ward. He's able to take the vision away from Blind Owl. Here comes Akari, though. My name is Jeff, as he catches the Visage, but actually it looks like he's the one who's going to get surprised. Sven turning things around. DB, nice overgrowth once again, but the Manta is not enough. Podetsu's coil kills Akari, and Ken BKBs to teleport home. Costly for Blind Owl. And indeed, they are still breathing life into this game.
Far, far, far too eager on that go there. Visage, not a good target in any way.
Seconds still remaining on the Radiant Smoke. They're wrapping all the way around. RUSMAN bringing in the vision with the birds, and they see a lot. They see the CK. They don't go for the instant stun, though. Now Sven gonna get pulverized. Only for a moment, though, because he's forced away quickly. Now Akari finds the Visage. Visage throwing down and taken away. 60 seconds gone. 5 versus 4. Here's a chance. There's a real fighting chance now. Juju gone too. Rapido with the Ags is doing some nasty damage. And there's your Sven just being pummeled by Akari. 4 heroes gone. And Varish, he'll get the portal out and TP home.
I don't think he's very good with words.
I don't think he is either. Or it.
I'm not sure if words have been invented.
Oh no, Weaver. The markings of a game 3. A little bit on your head. They're going to get a big amount of damage. Very big cleaves coming in. And of course, there's the axe that's pumping damage under the feet of the Sven. But Sven is living, but Akari continues to pummel, and he's got the damage for it. But they've lost Ken. Pota 2's been cleaning up the backline, but Akari is still reigning rampant, and they need to deal with this CK. Finally, looks like they've gotten just enough damage. And Juju, he's blinking forward, but he's not fast enough to catch Scrims. CM too much movement speed. Tyrion finally gets the Tranquil Boots back online. 3 more seconds for another blink. They should be able to find the CM hiding in the trees, and yeah, they just take the direct route to the CM. They save their racks. It started off not in the best way possible.
Here again, Sven at your gates. God strength.
Yeah, and he can just get living armor too. Nullifier does quickly remove most of that. Actually, I think it looked like he cast it accidentally on a familiar. But at the same time, Akari with his BKB already running, he's coiled up, he's taking heavy damage here at the same time, just standing still, doesn't get anything out. Can down to the low ground, Rapido on the backline, dealing with Juju. They've lost both carries, so they're gonna have to do without him. Can pops his BKB just to get out of the stun lock there from the familiars. I was about to say gargoyles, but technically they used to be gargoyles.
Yeah.
Grim's coming in with a quick buyback, so most importantly, still with core buybacks up and running, but Weaver is going to call in the reinforcements. They're coming right through. Pota 2 just got the coil onto 2. It's on Grims, it's on Rapido, but they need the damage in quickly. Sven is not here yet, but Ken is already isolated, and here comes DB. He's ready for action. He's instantly rooted by a frostbite. They got Ken, though. He's gone for 100. Roche is going back north. And they're taking the portal to follow. Like, where are they? But it's, oh yeah, it's 6-0. Yeah, my wrong binds. The wrong team. You're right. With mid gone, bottom pretty much cleaned. Oh, they got the Weaver, but Weaver, he could. Okay, he's just gonna TP to the outpost. That's a quick way to get back in. And also Rapido's Uproar has already been used. The tier 3 tower is gone. Their Bloodthorn and Nullifier, they're throwing everything they can slowly onto DB, but it's just not cleaning him up. Big charge, big trample damage. Varage is back in here with his own BKB. Rapido is gone. And you're down to 3. You're going to get Ken back in 3 seconds. Sven, though, God's strength is not even halfway in yet. It's going to be a Mega Creeps push. It has to be. They shouldn't be able to hold this. They shouldn't be able to hold against this. At least the Aegis is out. But the range rax is gone. Instant hex onto the Sven. DB walking away.
He still has a refresher shard.
We all do.
Here, the final siege,
sometimes we can't have nice things when mess around with them. Pota 2 insta-stunned there with the blink, and he might be in trouble. 1,000 HP and gone. That was very unlucky. What was that?
Seeker didn't do anything on the backline.
Felt like he got hit by a rock throw as he was going in, but Akari's also gone too. He does have a buyback. Same thing for the puck. Returning back to the fray. Pota 2 has his coil ready with the refresher or resistance.
You would love to go on Ken right now. No BKB for him.
There we go. The coil is set. Sven is there, just cleaning up the tier 4s. Not a lot of hits required to clean him out. Has a BKB, gets hit by the arrow. Is that an opening? Is that an opening? Is it enough? Yes, it enough? Yes, it is. DB's gone. And an instant call for a retreat. RUSMAN almost caught by Rapido's Pulverize. No.
Freeze tried to tank a 4-second arrow there.
And there we go. That's the call in. They're going to go. Birds charging in front and getting dropped first. That's a very nice setup there from the puck there. And Grims is about to die. Grims is dead. He'll come in with an instant buyback. And Ken is rooted. He can't hit anything. He hasn't hit a single time. Rooted. What can you do?
Story of the game.
You got all that right-click damage, but one simple root prevents you from hitting anything. And that is just the end of it. Blind Owl are out, and Outcasts will enter the grand finals in a 2-0 fashion in almost an hour-long game, which did not start in